Hmm.
I lived based on the illusion that one day I will be happy and one day I will feel successful until I
One
realized, you know
day.
what? No, maybe today is one day. The truth doesn't exist. There's not the truth. And there's also not the way how to live life.
You just share with us why and when you decided you wanted to really go from nothing in personal branding to, okay, I want to become the personal branding expert.
It's a very long story. I give my best to give you a 3 minutes version of it. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I come from Germany. At the age of 23, I left Germany, moved to the UAE, to the United Arab Emirates. I am a studied social scientist. And when you do that, the job doesn't exist. A lot of social scientists end up in marketing, some in HR, some in nonprofit organizations. While if you, for example, study architecture, you turn into an architect. When you study medicine, you turn into a doctor. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. So the first job that I had was in the educational field. I did that for 3.5 years and thought, let's have a look. Then moved into private economy, worked in marketing for 2.5 years. And I realized that at the age of 29, when the big 30 was on the horizon.
Oh, no.
Exactly. I had what I would call early life crisis / spiritual awakening when I realized, what the am I doing with my life? I lived based on the illusion that one day I will be happy and one day I will feel successful until I realized, you know what? No, maybe today is one day. So again, to cut a long story short, I quit my job, went on a self-imposed sabbatical to unlearn everything that I ever thought I knew and to fail myself up, to experiment myself up to my dream lifestyle and career / job of purpose. And in that process, I've realized that personal branding allows me to make use of all of my craziness and flawsomeness, but also talent and skills while expressing my unique voice and finding a balance between making my soul happy and being a functional, productive member of this human society here.
Absolutely. Not many people even have the courage to go on taking a sabbatical and just take the time, like you say, to sort of, figure out humaning and whatnot. So what other lessons would you say you just learned about yourself or about the world during this?
First of all, the truth doesn't exist. There's not the truth. And there's also not the way how to live life. It all really depends on what is true for you and what feels right for you. And if you want to experience truth is not a thing that comes from here. It's a thing that comes from the heart or from the soul. It's nothing that comes from the mind. I've also learned that I am not my thoughts. I used to truly believe that what I think, or what this little psychopath that sits on my right shoulder continuously, he's like, judging all the time. Yeah. I used to think that that's me. And I used to think I am nuts. And I used to judge myself based on these thoughts. So I realized I'm not my thoughts. And I also realized that we tend to be caught in a self-created prison, some people would call it hell, while always being stuck either in the past or in the future and really not focusing on being present and appreciating this beautiful thing called life. We're always running somewhere to the front or to the back, and that's just exhausting. No wonder why the world looks like as it looks at the moment.